Hello everyone, my name is Robin and welcome back to Doki Doki Salvation Remake. So in the last episode, MC and Sayori go on a quote-unquote date at the beach. Once they get home, they try to figure out what couples do when they're close, I guess, according to my recollection. Since we left off here, let's begin from there. I slowly open my eyes and realize I have an arm across my chest. Sayori's practically hugging me now, but I'm still very sound asleep. She's even drooling a little bit. Oh my, you. Okay. Trying my best not to wake her, I grab my phone from the nightstand and check the time. Look up a few minutes before my alarm. Great. Turn my head over to look at Sayori. She's snoring softly and occasionally makes a small noise. We're both somewhere lost in the bedsheet, so I decide to gently run my hand through her hair. God, I mean, how are we not basically dating at this point? We already go on dates. What's left is the title, I guess. You just have to wait for a good time. Perfect moment. Morning. Why are you petting me like a dog? Oh. It's okay, you can keep doing it. Well, that's our cue. Come on, Sayori, you need to head back home to get dressed. Sayori pouts and groans. 5 more minutes. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Time to go. That's 5 seconds. Come on, Sayori. What if I made you some breakfast? Waffles sound good? Sounds amazing. Well, the quicker you get ready, the sooner you can have some waffles. Sound like just like my dad. Well, it's motivating, isn't it? Breakfast is your favorite food, right? Yeah, it is. Alright then, let's get the morning started right. Sayori walks home to change and I get ready myself. I finish showering, get dressed, and begin to prepare the batter for some waffles. Here's a soft knock on my door indicating that Sayori's already back. Come in. Hey, that doesn't count as dressed. I don't usually get my blazer on until I've already eaten. It's just kind of routine for me, I guess. Alright, I'll let it slide. You want to help me make some waffles? Sure. Sayori practically hops over to me and gets the waffle maker ready. Pull out a whisk from my drawer and begin mixing the batter up. Sayori walks over to my fridge and pulls out some butter and syrup. Once I finish mixing, I gently pour some batter into the waffle maker and press it down. And there we go. Now we just need to figure out who will get the first waffle. We'll play rock, paper, scissors for it. Nah, it's too luck-based. Gotta be something related to skill. What about a thumb wrestle? Thumb wrestle? I haven't had a thumb wrestle since I was like 5. Oh, the last time I had one was 4 days ago. Okay, so I'm not doing that then. Why not? You're too good. You'll beat me instantly since it's so fresh in your mind. What about an arm wrestle? Sure, well, it has to be with our weaker arms. So our left, got it. Sayori sits down at the kitchen table across from each other and grab each other's hands tightly. We both grab on the edge of the table and prepare ourselves. Alright, Sayori, ready to lose? Oh, I'm getting that waffle. Let's see about that. 3, 2, 1, go! Whoa, what the hell? Sayori's face instantly turns red, but she hasn't backed down. We're in a stalemate. Maybe I should let her win. It's just a waffle. It's no big. Don't go easy on me, Robin. Give it your best. Oh, she's really trying. If you say so, then. With all my might, I managed to push Sayori's arm down on the table. Haha, victory. Jeez, you're strong. Now I feel bad. No, it's okay. I lost fair and square. That's the idea, wasn't it? Yeah, but you're making a sad face. No, I'm not. Do you complain if I just offer to split the waffle? No, I guess not. Once the waffle's done, I immediately take it out and cut it into nearly 2 perfect halves. Of course, I'm still gonna bake Sayori her waffle, so I place down another batch of batter into the waffle maker and press it down once more. Yeah, okay, now that doesn't make sense. You were just gonna make her one anyway. Sit myself down and enjoy my half. Oh, Robin, your phone just went off. Did it? I didn't hear anything. Placed my phone on the table earlier, so must have been why I didn't hear it. So weather notification. Weather notification. You get those? Yeah, I got a radar app. It's so cute. It really isn't. Anyway, here's oh, there's a thunderstorm in the forecast this week. Looks like pretty high chances for one too. Exciting. You love thunderstorms. Yeah, it should be a fun time. Inside, of course. The waffle's done. Let's split this one too. Oh, okay. Never mind. But that's still... you both could have had full waffles without having to split them, but sure. Ah, see, this is why you're the waffle expert. Since when were waffle experts a thing? I don't know, but you definitely are one. Such a dork. Sayori and I finish up our breakfast and get ready to tackle the rest of the day. It's so gloomy outside. Oh wow, it's already super cloudy today. I love our overcast weather too. There's just something so comfy about it. Is it because you have a better excuse to stay inside all day? Maybe. Okay, Sayori, I feel the same way. Ready to get going? Yup. Alright, Sayori, so first we need to create your character. Is this some D&D stuff? Yuri joined us for lunch this time around, and Sayori got curious about what she does for fun outside the club. Yuri has told us that she's recently... Yep. Natsuki joined as well, and is watching attentively. Ooh, can I be a magical fairy princess who has massive wings and can shoot rainbows at her enemies? As magical as that sounds, let's start with something a bit more grounded. What about a rogue elf? Aw, that just sounds sneaky and serious. I want to be mischievous. But you see, Sayori, one of the best traits of a rogue is that you do get to be mischievous in a clever and exciting way. You're able to sneak past enemies, pick locks, and steal treasure. Oh, that sounds fun then. I'm glad you think so, Sayori. We can continue our session later. We should probably focus on our lunches. Yeah, thanks for showing me a little bit of your game. Hey, Yuri, I haven't gotten a chance to ask you, but did you ever finish reading the manga I lent you? Oh, Shoko struggles to communicate? Wait a minute. I've only made it halfway. I've been focused on reading the book Monica told us to read. Oh, alright, it's all good. Just checking. At least you read through some of it. That makes me happy. Good to hear. Hey, should I invite Monica to join us? She's probably hanging out by herself in the music room. She hangs out by herself there? I don't see why not then. I agree. We're all basically a group. I don't see why she can't hang out with us at lunch either. Invite her over. Then pulls out her phone and gives Monica a call. No answer. Bummer. I hope she isn't acting distant again. Well, she is a busy girl after all. But I also think we're a pretty tight-knit friend group now. I don't see why she wouldn't want to hang out with us. I guess we'll see her at the club as usual, but I wouldn't be opposed to asking her to join us. But at least a thought counts. I think so too. After discussing Monica a bit more, we finish up our lunches and get ready to tackle our afternoon classes. Sayori and I arrive in the club room and notice everyone's up to their usual task. Yuri's reading by herself on a desk, Natsuki's in the closet sorting through her manga, and Monika's at the front of the room reading over a book as well. So Day, let's go sit over there. I have a book I want to show you. Oh, alright, sure. Hey guys, I almost didn't see you two walk in. Another chill day today. Natsuki brought some cookies and Yuri has some tea in the back. Feel free to help yourselves. Thanks, Monica. Walk over to a desk in the middle of the room while Sayori skips over to the back to say hi to Natsuki and Yuri. The club room is very serene at the moment, much like it was last week when we all decided to have a silent group reading together. It is nice in its own way too though. Chase to spend some alone time with Sayori is always fun. What I brought, Sayori sets down 2 small cups of tea and a plate of delicious looking cookies on the desk. Thanks. Susie's baking always brightens up my day. She beams. That's what friends are for, right? Here, let me scooch a desk next to yours. Sayori tries her best to silently move a desk over to me, but ends up making some of the loudest noises she can. Yuri peeks over from her book and gives us a stern look. Jeez, any louder? Sorry, everyone. Yuri plops herself on her seat and reaches into her bag. Check out this book I've been wanting to read. It's a classic. Oh, Jane Eyre? I read this one a long time ago. Whoa, really? the eye effects. Sayori's eyes line up so much, I'm gonna feel bad for what I'm gonna say next. It was a reading assignment. I didn't read it for fun or anything. Aww. For what it's worth, I did think it was alright. Kind of difficult to read at times, though. Of course, the book came out in 1847. It's old. Did you know that Bonnet used a pseudonym? Did you know that Bronte used a pseudonym for her pen name to avoid potential judgment of her works due to being a woman? I, in fact, did not know that. But hard to believe that either. Very different times back then. I wonder what my pseudonym would be. Well, what does Sayori mean on its own? Well, I gotta look up the word pseudonym. I don't even think I've been pronouncing it right, but it says it's a fictitious name that someone uses instead of... Oh. Nickname. Pseudonym is the pronunciation. Just some fancy nickname for the word that means a nickname. I think my mom told me she named me after the cherry blossom trees. So I think my pseudonym would be Cherry Blossom. It's cute. I can see it. I think mine would be something mysterious and cool like bird. Because robins are named after... Robin is a type of bird. Lucky Larry. LL for short. What do people read that as? I'm a loser. I'm a loser. Well, at least one person won't think that. Ooh. Me, silly. Oh, right, makes sense. Scratching my head nervously, and in doing so, I catch a glimpse of something that doesn't look like an ordinary book in her hand. Hey, what's that you got there? Oh, you found my new sketchbook. sketchbook. Do I gotta draw? Well, I've always dabbled it in, but I've never really practiced or anything. I've only recently been getting back into it. Can I see? I don't know. Oh man, you have to let me see at least one drawing. Show me your favorite one, the one you're most proud of. My favorite one is just a silly doodle, and it's a bit embarrassing. I bet that doodle is her and MC sitting in a tree. Come on, Terry, we've been friends forever. You don't have to be shy about that. Ah, you don't get to pull the friends forever card on me, meanie. It's got me. Alright, you don't have to show me. What? She's gonna show her to him anyway. You're making that face! What face? The face you make when you want me to make me feel guilty. Oh, that's not... Why would I... What face am I even making? A tiny little pouty face. Your eyebrows go lower than normal and your lips turn into more of a frown than they usually do. Jeez, you can notice all that? Well, I wasn't doing it on purpose, I promise. Well, if you want to see my drawing that badly, I can show you. Yeah, I didn't think so. Just don't make fun of it, okay? I never do that. Sari reaches into her bag and pulls out her sketchbook. She opens it up and turns over a loose sheet of paper. See? I called it. Just plain adorable. I love it. You're just saying that to be nice. Promise I'm not. I really think it's cute. My only complaint is, why am I frowning? You don't always see me like that, do you? Well, I guess not. But you don't really smile often either. Well, not really sure what to say about that. There's something gets close. She places two of her fingers on my cheeks, which I feel are getting redder and warmer with each passing second. There we go. Now that's a handsome smile. I feel silly. Just want to see you smile again. Here, I can change up the douche. She's gonna make her smile. You don't have to modify it for my sake. That's okay. Now that I have a better reference, I can definitely make it better now. Check this out. Well, I agree. I do look better when I smile. Here, at least. I like it more now. Thanks, Sayori. I'm really glad you like it. Maybe I'll keep this up and become a better artist one day. Make sure to remember me when you're famous. I won't just remember you. You'll be my right-hand man. That's a much better plan. Genuinely curious to see what you come up with in the future. Keep it up. Thanks. Okay, everyone, it's time to get going. I hope everyone had a chance to unwind and prepare themselves for tomorrow. The week is almost over. We're almost free for the weekend. So let's end up the club meeting with a writing tip of the day. Writing is like exploring an uncharted world filled with hidden valleys of emotions and towering peaks of creativity. It's important to embrace the journey. Every twist and turn in your narrative is an opportunity to discover something new about yourself. It's okay to get lost in the words in those moments. Let your heart guide your pen. Vent your frustrations and joys onto the paper, releasing them onto the world. Even when the path seems unclear, each sentence in your craft brings you closer to unlocking the mystery of your story. And that's my writing tip of the day. Thanks for listening. Sarah and I walk home and stop at our usual spot. So, I'm ahead on my school assignments now, which means I've got the whole rest of the day free. So, I'll be just by myself in my house, being bored. Jeez, you wanna come over? You always turn so red when you're asking stuff like that. I'll beat you up, Sayori, you know it. Our arm wrestle proved that you probably wouldn't have an easy time doing that. I got Sayori playing pretend to wrestle her, making her squeak. Ha! How's that for an easy uh-oh. I realized how somehow managed to put her in front of me with my... Oh. Sorry, I got carried away. I guess you would eventually overpower me in a fight, wouldn't you? I'm gonna go change into something more comfy. I'll meet you at your place, okay? Jeez, she recovered from that quickly. Meanwhile, I'm still completely flustered. Sure, see you in a bit. Ah, that was awkward. She didn't really seem opposed to it, though. Still, that only was something straight out of a corny romance manga. I should be more careful next time. Jerry comes over and we go up to my room to hang out. I don't think I've ever shown you some of my video games, have I? I don't think you have. Not in a very long time, anyway. Alright, I'm changing that today. Check this out. I load up one of my favorite games and allow Sari to sit on my chair. Alright, Sari, I don't know how long it's been since you played a game like this, but I know what I have to do. Just aim and shoot at the enemy players, right? Yeah, pretty much. Okay, watch this, Robin. My hidden talent is about to come out. Boom! Headshot! I think she's gotten a total of 5 kills and 57 deaths in that time. Oh. Well, did you at least have fun? I actually did, even though I died a lot and it was a detriment to my team. As long as you had fun, now step aside, I'll show you how it's done. And then he totally flops. I switch seats with Siri and prepare to impress her with my skills. She leans over on the desk and watches with enthusiasm. Wow, that went I called it. That was certainly some way to do it. I promise you I'm nowhere near as bad, just a bad day. Or maybe I got nervous with someone watching me. I usually don't do that. Sure, Robin, I believe you. You don't, do you? Not one bit. I sigh as I get up from my chair and stretch. I'm bored. Wanna go for a walk outside? Sure, sounds nice. It's a little chilly. Just a little. I don't think the super cold weather is here yet. Yeah, I don't think so either. I know your favorite season is spring, but do you prefer cold or hot weather? I'm definitely a cold weather person. Not because I want to spend my time outside, but rather it's a better excuse to stay. Amen to that. And when it's cold, you can always bundle up with more layers of clothing. But when it's hot, there's only so much you can remove until you become a... Wait a minute. Fenrir said the exact same thing about that.
When you're too hot, you can only strip too much before it becomes a felony.
Very true. I don't have good memories of winter months. Sometimes. Why is that? Well, it's such a silly, selfish reason. But sometimes I get lonely when it's cold. And when I want to cuddle, I don't really have anybody to rely on. Ah, I know, that's so silly. Because now you have someone to rely on now, if you know what I mean. And with my parents always working and not home a whole lot, it can get pretty tough sometimes. I understand. I think I can relate to that, actually. Oh, yeah, your parents work overseas now, right? Always keep up with them, though, and my dad always checks in to make sure I'm maintaining the house and all that. He claims it's good for me to learn these responsibilities now so I'm not lost when I do eventually get my own place. Makes sense. Do you get lonely, too? She asked it so sincerely, it kind of throws me for a loop. I mean, maybe? You can tell me, I won't judge. I sigh. Yeah, I guess I kind of do. But I've gotten used to it, you know? Yeah, now you have me. What are you talking about? You know, we're talking about being lonely and cuddles and... Ah, now you're the flustered one. But, are you asking if you... Maybe. I mean, sorry, I'm a guy. What guy is ever gonna say no? Oh my gosh. You never know. You used to deny my hugs when I was a kid. Did I? She nods aggressively. What a dumb kid. I don't mean like that. Oh, nah, I know you didn't. But what kind of kid was I if I denied your hugs? Those were the best. Really? What makes a... Wait, what makes a hug a good hug? A hug is not too big? No, actually, no, wait. I was about to say a hug is not too big or too small. Actually, no, that can make sense. I think you're the only person in the world who would ever ask that kind of question. But if I had to make a guess, probably those really tight and comforting full hugs. I think you know the ones. Yep, those are the ones that make you feel all happy and fuzzy inside. I've always called this feeling hug energy. Hug energy, huh? Is that what Monica was talking about a while ago? I think I'm feeling a bit lacking in this hug energy. Say no more. Sari wraps her arms around me and holds me tightly. I chuckle lightly. So warm. Probably because it's so cold outside. True. Sari nuzzles her head into my chest, making me blush. Your heart is beating really hard now. I feel like it would be more shocking if it wasn't. She giggles as we move our bodies a bit more and press into each other. After a few more seconds, we separate, but only slightly. Her arms are around my neck. Her arms are around my neck while my arms drop down to my sides, unsure of what to do. It's a bit much. I push past my fears and grab her waist gently, secure. Only if it isn't too much for you. This isn't the kind of hug friends should have, is it? I don't know, you tell me. You said a while ago that you wanted to have a new unique hug, right? So this is ours. Really ours, sweetheart. You wanna head inside? It's a little too cold now. Sure. You gonna stay over again tonight? Somewhat disappointingly, she shakes her head. I've got to be home tonight. My mom and dad are both coming over. I haven't seen them in a while. I gotcha. I'll walk you home? Just a few steps away, Robin. You don't have to. Yeah, but I want to. I walk Sari to her front gate and stop in front of it. Alright, see you tomorrow. Good night, Robin. Sari gives me a quick kiss on the cheek before turning around and heading inside. Nearly giggled to myself with how excited that made me. Okay, this weekend, Robin, you're gonna drum up the courage to tell her how you feel. For real this time. I can't be afraid anymore. I just have to make it official. Yeah, this weekend, for sure. Okay, I know he's about to make the big move, but I think I'm gonna end it off here so we can save it for the next episode. So that has been Doki Doki Salvation Remake for now. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next episode.